Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, how are you today? Let me introduce myself. I am IRMA ALVINA PUTRI. I am student of SMPN Jatirogo Kab. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this occasion, I would like to tell you about the legend of MBAH PUNJUL. Do you know MBAH PUNJUL? Have you heard about him? Of course, you do know him and you will be curious. This legend is from Jatirogo, exactly in Ngepon village. Okay, don't take too long time. Let me tell you this story and don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time in the Kingdom of Demak, there was a man named Abdul Rokhim. He was a student of Sunan Bonang. As we know, Sunan Bonang is one of the famous wali songo. One day, the King of Demak Kingdom, Raden Patah, wanted to build a big mosque. So, he invited all of Wali Songo to do something in order to run this project successfully. You know, the meeting was led by Sunan Bonang. He divided the duties of his responsibility. Unfortunately, Sunan Ampel could not join in this important meeting. After meeting, Sunan Bonang ordered Abdul Rakhim to go to Surabaya to face Sunan Ampel. Rokhim, I will send you to Surabaya right now to face Sunan Ampel. Tell him that we need some food made for the construction of the mosque in Demak at the wish of Raden Patah. Ask Sunan Bonang. All right, with pleasure, I'm going to Surabaya soon, replied Rakhim. One day, after days and days on the journey, Abdul Rakhim walked through the jungle. You know, the jungle was still dense, very unsafe, and there were many robbers. It's really scary. But Alhamdulillah, Abdul Rakhim arrived in Surabaya safely. He met Sunan Ampel. Then, Abdul Rakhim expressed the intent and proposed to Sunan Ampel. Shortly thereafter, Sunan Ampel gave him a bumbung, which when it was clogged with palm leaf. You know what is bumbung? Yeah, bumbung in Javaness is a piece of bamboo. Rokhim, give this bumbung to Sunan Bonang. And remember, don't let this bumbung open it before it reaches Sunan Bonang. Order Sunan Ampel. Insyaallah, we will guard this matter during the trip to Tuban. Rakhim said, do you want to know the next story? Well, listen to me carefully. On the way to Demak, Abdul Rakhim was filled with astonishment at the donation given by Sunan Ampel. I'm very curious. What is the content of this bumbung? Sighed Rakhim. At that time, Abdul Rakhim arrived in the forest. He got tired. Then he rested under a shady tree on the hill. The people called the hill Punjul Hill. Badly, unfortunately, because of the intense and curiosity, he finally opened the bamboo lid. You want to know what will happen after the bumbung open? Yeah, it turns out that the palm leaf cover by the bumbung cover can change and grow into bogor. Bogor is like palm tree. Wow! Suddenly, when the bumbung opened, came out of several diverse animals, various kinds of insects, tigers, wilbur, monkeys, snakes, and the cow that was still tied to dadu or rope. When the cow came up, Abdul Rakhim tried to hold it back in the bumbung, but his efforts were in vain. The cow still came up and ran. Ya Allah, how can it happen? promise with Sunan Ampel message. He tried to catch the animal, but always failed. Finally, the animal were cursed to turn to stone. After all the content on the Bumbung came out, Abdul Rakhim decided to stake the Bumbung in the Punjul hill and grow into a shady bamboo tree. He was not brave to return to Demak because he was afraid if Sunan Bonang being angry with him. Abdul Rakhim was very sorry and sad, so he knelt on the ground to repent and ask forgiveness from the God. Ya Allah, the great God, please forgive me for my sins, begged Rakhim. The land that they occupied was very dusty, so that the whole body became full of dust. In the Javaness language, called Ngepon or Ngepon, which means sitting or lying on the ground. That's why the village was called Ngepon village. Then, he also decided to head in that place while broadcasting Islam in the surrounding area, so that his mistakes were forgiven by Allah. That's all about the legend of MBAH PUNJUL. From this story, we can learn that we must not break our promise because it can hurt ourselves. Thanks for your attention. Hopefully it has entertained you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.